Okay. Many ways to steal. Work slow. After you clock in, do your makeup, get coffee, eat donuts, check your messages. If you get paid for 8 hours, but you actually only work 5, you're a thief. You understand? Offered free housing for a month. Well, stay a few extra days. Milk it as long as you can. We got some beautiful cabins here. 25 cabins you can come stay in for free for a day or two, and then get to work. 8 years we've been here, we've had several. We've had to say, look, you're not working. Yeah, but I got a nice house here. Yeah, well, you're not working. To work. Okay? We get the idea, well, this place owes them a house. No, we don't. This is for the visitors and for essential staff. So get to work if you're going to stay here, right? That's reasonable, isn't it? Look, if you don't like it, go out on Pearl Lane and do whatever you want. But if you're going to live in our cabins and eat our food and use our electricity and our water, well, then I think it's fair to expect an honest week's work out of you. Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways and be wise. They have no guide, overseer, or ruler. Nobody tells them. But they just work. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall thy poverty come as one that traveleth, and thy want as an armed man. Now, not all poverty is from being lazy, but much of it is, okay? Learn to work hard and work fast, and you won't have to steal what others have worked for. If you waste your money on dumb stuff, alcohol, drugs, video games, toys, tobacco, playing all day, you'll come to poverty, and then you'll be tempted to steal. Yeah, but he's got it, and I don't have it. Well, the reason you don't have it is you burned it up, duh, or you chewed it up, spit it on the ground. Don't blame somebody who didn't do that for having something you don't have, okay? Be too lazy to work an honest 8 hours for your pay, you'll find that nobody wants to hire you, and you'll be poor, and you have to live in your car or truck or on the street, and you'll be tempted to steal what others have because they worked. Question: would you want 10 of you working for you? I asked that to a group of teens about a month and a half ago. We stopped by the ant mound. I cut the side off, and they watched the ants get to work. I said, boys, if you started a company, mowing grass, washing windows, cleaning gutters, I don't care. You're the president of the company, and you hired 10 of you to work for you. How would your company do? The boys said, wow, I'd be in trouble. Okay, well, would you want your employees to sit around and play video games all day? You want to hire them? The sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold. He's always got a reason. He can't work. Well, I can't work today because grandma in California has a toothache, so I got to stay by the phone in case she needs me. They've always got a reason. I can't work today. It's too cold or it's too hot. Yep. The sluggard is wiser in his own conceit. Usually, they're the smart ones. They really are. They just are lazy. Robbery rate per 100,000 people. If you live in the South, 85.6 people out of 100,000 are probably going to get robbed. Out west, it's worse, okay? Incarcerated Americans. This is back from 2014. Wow. A lot of people in jail or prison, and many of them for robbery, theft. Robbery location figure. Bank, only 1.9% of the robberies are at the bank. Gas stations, 2.4%. Convenience stores, 5%. Commercial house, residential, 17%. Miscellaneous, street and highway, 43% of the robberies take place. Most important bank robbery statistics. Only 3% of bank robberies are committed by women. Bank robberies have decreased 60%. In 2011, last stat I could find here, more than 5,000 bank robberies occurred in the U.S., resulting in an arrest rate of 60%. Theft and punishment. What do you do? All through history, people have had this problem, the thieves. Thieves have always existed in all cultures, and the penalty for stealings have always been harsh. Throughout history, property owners have tried to protect their assets using guards, locking mechanism. This is based on a common, simple assumption: ownership. This is why communism never works every time it's tried. Private property ownership is what God's word teaches. That's what America was founded on, private property ownership. The prerequisite for theft, of course, is that someone owns something that is perceived as valuable to others as well. Ownership is defined as having permanent or legal right to exclusive control and use for your own purpose. So if that's your car and you own that car, and somebody wants to steal your car, that's theft. But what if you don't own it? What if you're not allowed to own anything like communist countries? Well, That's going to give a whole different attitude toward theft, isn't it? Medieval fines. What did they do in the old days? Well, let's see. In the Middle Ages were the most common punishment for theft, one that was not considered dishonorable. Most severe cases could be punished by flogging, beat them with a whip, cut off one or both ears, or cut off a hand, or death by hanging. Even the loss of an ear made the perpetrator's shame permanently visible. Not to trust that guy. The 10 biggest bank robberies of all time. There's a website about that. How much did they get away with? 10 biggest robberies in the world. 10 biggest, see, the Central Bank of Iraq, the president, Saddam Hussein, robbed his own bank of almost $1 billion. Stolen. Then when the U.S. Army got in there to try to and stopped it and got the money back, a bunch of the U.S. Army officers stole money. 36 of them, 35 members were caught and I think imprisoned, okay? So you can rob money. You can also rob your parents of the respect they deserve. Hey, kids, how do you treat your mom and dad? How do you talk to them? They ask you to do something. Do you obey sweetly, quickly? Or they have to drag you out? You can rob your boss or your spouse of what they should have, or your neighbor or your pastor or your police or the teachers. You can do it the same way. Take away respect. That's theft. Some people just deserve your respect because of their position. Okay? Lay not up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and thieves break through and steal. Lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where moth and rust doth not corrupt, and thieves do not break through and steal. Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. But the biggest theft in the world, bigger than the biggest theft in the world, is the theft in the universe of stealing from God. Book of Malachi, last book in the Old Testament. He said, will a man rob God? Yet you've robbed me. Wherein have we robbed thee? In tithes and offerings. Are you giving God what belongs to him? Give unto the Lord the glory due unto his name. It's in there 3 times. That's why we sang that song, Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Do you give God the glory? You're stealing from God. You say, I'm not a thief. If you're not giving God the glory that's due unto his name, you're the biggest thief in the universe. Bigger than the guy that stole $1 billion from the Iraqi bank. Does God get the glory? Think about that. Anyway, enough for tonight. One verse. Don't steal. Don't steal money. Don't steal God's credit. Don't steal the credit that God deserves. Don't steal anything. Just be above board. Say, God, it's all yours. You can have it. All right, questions or comments? And let's, okay. You have to link to the confession from Charles Darwin. Do I have a link to that? I cover that on my video number 4. Oh, no, not that one. It'll take me a minute. I think I showed that the other night. It'll take a minute to find. Seminar part 4, where Charles Darwin, here it is. That's my seminar part. You can get my whole seminar series, $50. We got a Christmas special. What was it? Remember what it was, Bobby? How many?
10 for 300.
10 sets for $300 to give out to all your and put them in the Christmas stocking, okay? Okay, Charles Darwin. This is going to take a minute because I got how many slides on this one? Charles Lyell. No, that's not it. I'm just going to guesstimate here and go down the page till I see what looks pretty. The answer is yes, I do have the link. However, can I find it? Is another question. But Charles Darwin had real serious doubts about his own theory that he started. He didn't really start it, but he made it popular. But even if he didn't have doubts about it, it wouldn't matter. It's still dumb. People can sincerely believe something all their life and never question it. Still doesn't make it true. Okay, where is this here? Do what now? Oh, it's got the video up. Means I got to drag that back over here anyway before, because if I shut my computer down when that's on the wrong screen, brother, it wreaks havoc for the rest of the day for me. I got to reboot everything. I like that reboot. Oh, you feel like doing that sometime? Just boot, There we go. Okay. That's Grand Canyon, probably formed in about a week. You can't see my slides here, but you can get all my slides on thumb drive. What is it, 50,000 of them now for $100? Contact Joseph for that. Is that on our website too, or channel? Okay. I'm coming, Charlie. Hold on. Now, see, this is why if you ask the questions in the right order, it's a lot quicker. The order I've got the answers. So, I'll tell you what, watch video 4 and find it. Let's go to another question, brother. I'll keep looking while you give me another one. Difference between Romans 16 and Acts 3. What was kept secret? I'd have to have those verses in front of me. There's only 31,101 verses in the Bible, so I don't type them out, put them on screen for me here. Okay, here we go. Geologic column. I think Darwin's coming up. It's coming. Come on, Charlie. Come here. Come on. Where Darwin confessed. I don't know if he confessed to get saved. I doubt that. Let's see, there are 2,688 slides just on Seminar 4. I'm unable to find it quickly here, but I just flashed past a picture of Hillary Clinton. Pray for me. Okay, I'll keep looking here. I know Christians aren't violent. Oh, well, in self-defense, it's okay to be violent. Folks tell me that they are. They bring up the Crusades. Well, those weren't Christians. Are you kidding? They did in the name of Christ. That wasn't Christian. Crusades, are you kidding? Tell me Leviticus 20, where it's just a sin to allow a homosexual or adulterer to live as it is for a homosexual, murderer, thief. Why? You got cut off here. What's it say? It says,
why do we follow the part and not all, is what I'm asking. How should I respond?
Well, as far as the authority to take away somebody's life, that rests with the government unless they're coming into your property to harm your family. You have a right for self-defense. But as far as somebody having a lifestyle, like you mentioned, that one of those, and then being executed, God said that was the government's responsibility to do that. Under God's law, the government should do that. Certain crimes, they should be executed. And a crime like some of those, they spread diseases like crazy. And I mean, didn't they get people fines and stuff for just not wearing a mask? Why? We might spread a disease. Well, duh. Think what the guys do that have contact with somebody else's feces. Talking about spreading a disease. Let's see. I think society has a right to say, look, don't do that, or don't come around any people if you do that. Okay, stay away. Wear a sign to warn us. I can't find it quickly. I'm sorry. Okay, next one. God bless you. Come to Ukraine. Privet, как дела? You come to America. It's much cheaper for me if you come here. Okay. We have lots of Ukrainians come here. Hey, we tried the satellite dishes in 75 languages, and they work in all of them except for sign language. And Joseph, I want you to see if you can fix that, okay? But we tried it in a language, Fiji. Some lady from Fiji was here yesterday, took the tour, and she spoke some kind of language in Fiji. And so I said, let's try it in that language, and it worked. The satellite dish. I was thrilled. Okay, Kent, what hair products keep your hair so luxurious and rich? Oh, I don't know. The cheapest shampoo I can find at Dollar General, dollar, and wash it and then glue it down because the blonde hair flies all over. So, yep. My wife's fingers? Yeah, right, okay. I never thought of it. Whatever's the cheapest at Dollar General, I grab dollar jug off. I don't worry about it. Question. Let's see. I need the Lord now. Prayers for my 6-year-old daughter, Vera. All right, let's pray for shofar. Heavenly Father, I pray for Vera. I pray that you will touch her heart and her body, her mind. Pray that you give the mom and dad wisdom to know what to do. Or Lord, if it's a medical problem that needs some attention, I pray that you give the doctors wisdom. Or maybe it's a nutritional problem that Patrick can help on. Father, please give them wisdom, show them what to do, help this little girl be used for you for many years to come now. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, well, let me go back to Patrick's phone number. I would recommend if you have a medical question, call Patrick. He just happens to know a bunch of stuff about it. There he is right there. Say, Patrick, I got this issue. What do I do? Some people are just talented in some area, like Laszlo, mechanical problem. What do I do? He can listen to your car and say, oh, your wobulator shaft ain't wobulating right or something, Okay. Are Mormons going to hell? Serious question. They say they believe in Jesus. Well, so does the devil. The devil believes in Jesus, okay? Mormons have the wrong Jesus, for one thing. There's baseball players named Jesus, a Mexican baseball player named Jesus. Okay, that doesn't mean it's the same Jesus, right? Mormons, I got a book, Why I'm Not a Mormon, and explains the Mormon doctrine. You might want to go to Ray Comfort's website, Living Waters. He deals a lot with Mormons. I don't know where the book is now. Just check our website, drdino.com, for a book on Mormonism. I think they're sincere. I don't question their sincerity. I think the Muslims are sincere. I think Hitler was sincere. It doesn't make it true. It doesn't make it right. Okay. So no, yes, they're going to hell if they don't trust the real Jesus. There's only one way to be saved, one door. He's the door, the way, the truth, the life. Okay, question for Q&A. What is Brother Hovind's favorite single video in his creation seminar series? If you start off with number 1, the age of the earth, that settles a lot of questions. If you can prove scientifically, certainly you can biblically, but if you can prove scientifically the earth is not billions of years old, argument's over for evolution. They have to have billions of years. Their whole religion collapses in a heap with that one issue, because what they rely on is time. They're below pacifier. If that doesn't work, more time. Oh yeah. You take away time, argument's over. So that's why I started with part 1 in my series, the age of the earth. How old is this earth? I think you can demonstrate it's probably 6,000 years old, like the Bible says. Okay? Wow, thank you, sir, for the question. Let's see. Joseph, can I get those slides for $20? Crybaby.
He wants all your slides for $20.
Well, they're normally $100 for all of them, right?
Yes.
But for you, 120. Okay.
That's all I got.
Okay. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. We'll try to get another verse or two in tomorrow night. See you tomorrow. Bye. Hovind here in the crew at Dinosaur.